What's up YouTube? Benny Church bringing you an episode of Hip Hoptionary. We will be running down a list of words and their definition for all those who aren't hip to the youngin's vocabulary. Let us begin. Our first word is swagger. The definition of swagger is how one individual presents him or herself to the world. Swagger is shown from how the person handles a situation. It can also be shown in the person's walk. Cray-cray, usually used in adjective form. Cray-cray simply means super crazy. Butterface, a girl who is hot, except for her face. Toned, an act of dominating an opponent. Perfect tonnage, flawless victory. Schooled. Groomed, to be fired as head coach after losing to an inferior team. Cock-block, one who prevents another individual from scoring sexually. Ass clown, one whose stupidity and ineptitude exceeds the descriptive potential of both the terms ass and clown. In isolation and in doing so, demands to be referred to as the conjugate of the two. Emo, genre of softcore punk music that integrates unenthusiastic melodramatics who don't smile, wearing tight wool sweaters, tighter jeans, itchy scarves and rough chucks. Dark greasy unwashed hair that is required to cover more than half of your face at an angle. Homoblivious, not having the ability to recognize homosexuals as homosexuals. Lack of gator. Disneyland, when a city or town specifically zones an area for adult business. Disneyland for adults. Skeezer, a slang term for a woman with low morals and poor hygiene. Filthy or stained with fecal matter and urine. Green out, is when you have smoked too much weed that it makes you pass out. Mickey Mouse, substandard, or poorly executed. Tweak, verb, a side effect of extreme overindulgence in crystal meth or crack cocaine. Tweakers typically perform OCD-like activities centered around finding small quantities of drugs that were inadvertently misplaced. Tweakers may be seen on all fours, searching in gutters, obsessively looking under various objects, and so on. In certain circumstances, extreme tweaking resembles autism or catatonia. Mad cats, a word used to describe third-party or poor-quality goods. Face crack, slang term to describe Facebook and its addictive quality. Beatbox, originally a drum machine, used in the hip-hop/rap culture. Now known as making beats with your mouth. In 1985, an MC named Dougie Fresh introduced to the world the first human beatbox. He did a song called La Dee Da Dee where he made the beat with his mouth, and MC Ricky D, later known as Slick Rick, did rims over it. The song became classic and people even tried to beatbox as good as him. There hasn't really been a good beatboxer than Dougie Fresh, but nowadays there's another beatboxer named Roselle that likes to copy song with beatbox and make them sound as close as possible. He is very excellent at human beatboxing and human turntablism. Beast, UK slang, a person who is very good at something. BBL be back later. LOL to laugh out loud. TTYL talk to you later. Nappy poo, a nap taken before an impending defecation, ultimately leading to pooping in one's pants. Camel toe, when her pants are so tight that the actual fabric comes into their beaver, creating the two-mounted image of a camel's toe. Keener, Canadian slang, individual eager to demonstrate knowledge or participate enthusiastically in school, church or seminars. Unicorn pants, when a male has an erection that resembles having a unicorn horn in his pants. Hillary, a girl who eats pizza and drinks beers with the guys whilst maintaining a sense of ladylike decorum. She also always dresses to the nines, even when she's sleeping. YouTube, the process by which you intend to go onto YouTube to look up and watch one or two videos, but you end up following the links for hours and hours. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this episode educational and enlightening. Let me know if you would like to add anything onto the next episode of Hip Hoptionary. Today's episode has been brought to you by the letters U and X, and by the number -1354. Show some love, click that like and subscribe button.